the idea of not having my own reality, that is, giving up my own feelings, my own needs, my own thoughts, my own wants, which is what the core, as Terry has pointed out, the core of this problem is, that I don't live out of my own reality. I don't have a reality. I live off of other people's reality. To me, that is exactly what I talked about in the first program. There's only one sorrow, the sorrow of not being a saint, that is, being the one you were meant to be, missing the mark, and living your life and going to your death and never knowing who you are. Somebody once said you could go back 5,000 years and 5 million years and you'd never find anybody like you. Or you could go forward 5 million years and you'd never find anyone like you. That there never has been anyone like you. And the tragedy is that we go to our death never knowing the difference that makes the difference. My friend Mike Falls, an Episcopal priest, gave me a quote. I think it's Thoreau. He said, "There is nothing so rare as an act of your own." Now, when I think about that, that is just awesome to me. I wanted to read you one final thing. This is from a book called Advice from a Failure by Jo Cardere, and it really sums it up. She says, "You do not need to be loved, not at the cost of yourself. The single relationship that is truly central in a life is a relationship with yourself. It is rewarding to find someone you like, but essential to like yourself. It is quickening to recognize that someone is a good and decent human being, but it's indispensable to view your own self that way. It is a delight to discover people who are worthy of respect, admiration, and love, but it's vital to believe yourself deserving of respect, admiration, and love. For you cannot live in someone else." Listen to this. "Of all the people that you will ever know in a lifetime, you are the only one that you will never lose or leave. To the question of your life, you're the answer. And to the problems of your life, you're the solution." To me, that sums it up. I have treasured that quotation, that of all the people that I will ever know in my whole life, I am the only one that I'll never leave or lose. And so if I don't have a relationship with me, how could I possibly have a relationship with anybody else? You know, I say to people, would you go to a motel with you this weekend? I mean, do you love yourself? Do you care enough about yourself? And yet we'd ask someone else to. So that's the relationship that we need to focus on, is that relationship with ourselves.